Okay, we'll call this special meeting of the Civil Service Commission to order at 5:05 for Tuesday, March 29th, 2022 at 5:05. Call to order is our roll call. We have 4 members present. Move on to item 1, which is public comment. Have anybody here from the public that wishes to speak? All right, we'll pass on that one. We'll go to item number 2, regular business, which is the hearing for reallocation of Chief Accountant Auditor.
Yes, good evening, Commissioner Sabrina Mendez, Department of Human Resources. This is a hearing request, it's actually a request for a reallocation from Mai Vang, Chief Accountant Auditor, to Deputy Auditor Controller. And we have David Richstone here, our Auditor Controller here, if you have any questions.
Gentlemen, you have any questions?
She does a great job, correct? I just wanted that on the record. I move we approve. Oh, you have a question? Okay.
Joe has a question.
She is Mai Vang. Elizabeth Cruz is her supervisor. She is currently not in the office, but we have David, our Auditor Controller here.
Okay, all right. I'd like to ask Mr. Vang a couple of questions.
Sure.
Maybe
Come on up,
there, please.
Please state your name and position for the record, please.
Mai Vang, Chief Accountant Auditor.
Thank you.
I was looking at the job summary. It says that on paragraph number 3, it says under my direction, you got four staff members that work directly under you. Because on the page, on the packet on page 8, there's 2, 4, 6, about 8 other employees that you supervise.
Yes, it has changed since then. I no longer oversee Blanca and Jill. Blanca has been promoted, and Jill has.
Yeah, but
Can I interrupt just really fast? So if you want to just name their titles?
Name their
no,
titles.
that's what I just want to know, because
Oh.
on the paragraph 2, you got 4 staff members that work with you. They work with you directly all the time, right? And the other individuals, and the other employees, are they just also part of the department?
Commissioner Rios, which area are you looking at again?
He's looking at the position description questionnaire, page 5 of 8.
Are the employees? You mentioned 4. Where are the 4 that you're referring to?
Section 1 of job summary, I'm looking at the second paragraph. And it says, under my direction, you have 4 staffs that are responsible for these different responsibilities.
Just above section 5 on page 5.
Oh, I see.
But then I look at page 8, and it says there's 8 individuals.
I see. Okay, so under my direction, in regards to accounts payable, there are 4. So that's just
My
one
question
of.
is that
Yes,
all these other individuals work in your department.
yes. And they do work directly under me as well, but that's just one of the sections that I oversee. One of the 3 sections.
What was your name, sir?
David Richstead, I'm the Auditor Controller for the county.
Or you're the auditor?
So what, if I can clarify, what Mai's saying is where it says 4 under section 1, that's 4 staff responsible for the different components of accounts payable. But Mai also oversees payroll, and she also oversees financial business system, so that when you add all the employees up together, you get closer to the 8. But as Mai was indicating, there's been some changes in the people that are on the list on page 5 of 8 under section, what is that, section 4? So some of those have changed, but
And-
it's
and-
basically
and
4
That was
and
one
8.
of the questions that I was going to ask, because on page 4, it says, Elizabeth Cruz is Assistant Auditor Controller, so, and I was going to ask her who's the controller, well, I guess it's you, so,
Right. Yes.
that's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions?
I'll make the motion that we approve.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Atwood,
Yes.
Commissioner Fry,
Yes.
Commissioner Perez,
Yes.
Commissioner Rios.
Yes.
We have a 4-0 vote to approve.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
And
thank
then-
you, thank you to the county once again for identifying areas to, properly allocate our employees who are exceeding expectations and working above and beyond.
Now we'll move on to subsection B, which is 8452, amendment of class specification for Deputy Auditor Controller.
Yes, good evening again, Commissioners. This is an amendment that was recently made to the Deputy Auditor Controller specification. Some revisions were made to accurately and provide clarity, or accurately reflect the current duties within the department that will be performed, one of those including payroll supervision for the county. So as you will see on the job spec, some revisions were made to the minimum qualifications, or KSAs, I should say, the knowledge, skills, and abilities, as well as the essential duties.
Do we have any questions on this?
I do, only because I'm old. Controller Redline and Controller Clean, are those last names?
Sorry, guys.
You want to explain it?
Because, no, growing up, the term redline had some very racial things when I was growing up. So,
Oh, that I was not aware of, but yes, so to clarify, the red line is the copy of the job spec that shows the revisions that were made so that you're able to identify what changes were made, and then the clean copy is without the red or outline.
okay, okay.
In the past, when you're doing a lot of policy changes, you never know what's new and what's old without some sort of clarification.
Oh, okay. So it's a reference to the work. Okay, thank you. Redlining was sectioning off maps.
We're not talking real estate
Oh,
here.
yeah,
And that's, I just got,
thank you.
Do we have any other questions? Entertain a motion?
I would like to ask you one more question from the first, you can stay there, that's all right.
No, he needs the microphone.
Well, he would need the microphone.
He needs the microphone.
Oh, okay, well, that's all right then. The position that she's leaving into the new position, is there going to
So
be somebody to replace
we've moved
her?
on.
We can't go back.
We've moved on to the next
Yeah,
item,
we
so we
can.
can't go back to that item anymore.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right, that's all right.
so as it pertains to this issue here on the class specification, do we have any motions or seconds?
And just to comment, all of the financial aspect will get approved through the Board of Supervisors, right?
That's correct. So just to make sure you're aware, so we did an equity analysis for this one too, to align it with the HR manager, who also gets paid at the range 336, so that way they're aligned as well, and presented to the board that way as well. So yes, they will be aware of the cost when it goes to the board. It should be going to the board next week pending your approval.
All right. I'd like to move to approve.
Have a second?
I'll second it.
Do we have a motion and a second for approval? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Perez,
Yes.
Commissioner Rios,
Yes.
Commissioner Atwood,
yes.
Commissioner Fry.
Yes.
We have a 4-0 vote to approve.
Okay, and then item 3 is adjournment. Do we have a motion?
Hold on one second. Are there any Vietnam veterans here?
Almost.
Okay, well, no, today is National Vietnam
Yes, it
Veterans
is.
Memorial Holiday, and I would have thanked any of you who had served there, so
Thank you, Bill.
so
It is
it's,
close.
Wow.
Well, God bless those people who answered the call of their country.
That's right. Absolutely. Okay, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
I'll make a motion, I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. We are adjourned.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
That's darn close. We'll call that a tie for the shortest meeting. And I've had the pleasure of being both of them.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good
Don't tell me that.
Thank you.
Oh, cool. Next month.